Gather close, kin, by the fire's glow. What shadows fall upon the homestead when a man forsakes the shared plow for solitary visions in the dark, and his woman turns her gaze to a stranger's fleeting smile? In the days of our elders, the hearth beat with hands joined in toil, fields turned under common sweat, and vows that bound the line through seasons harsh and kind. But hear now how one such turning led the flames to flicker low.
At first the man lingered not by the fire to mend tools or share the evening's yield, but bent over strange markings by lamplight, chasing whispers from afar. The woman, weary from her own labors, found the pots unscoured, the bread unbaked, the shared burdens lifted alone. No voice called counsel across the threshold. Instead, silence grew where words once wove the household tight. The evening circle emptied, duties scattered like leaves before the wind.
Meanwhile, deeper strains pulled at the roots. A wanderer from beyond the clan's edge appeared at her side, unsworn, unproven, bearing no oath of labor or loyalty. His easy words drew her steps from the familiar path, while the man's gaze stayed fixed on his distant dreams. The dwelling, once a shelter for rest and renewal, stood hollow, its corners gathering dust. No plans were laid for the morrow's seed or the winter's store. Trust within the walls, thin to a thread, frayed by eyes that wandered and hands that withheld.
But the cost ran deeper still, rippling to the neighborhood's edge. Kin and neighbors, once gathered in ready council, split like a felled branch from the living tree. Some whispered praise for the man's solitary trail, others clung to the woman's shadowed choices, voices pulling apart where unity once held firm. Paths between hearths grew overgrown, visits ceased, the circle of shared watchfulness broken. What labor could bind them now, when oaths to the household lay discarded?
Here's what followed. As fields lay waiting, the man gathered his few possessions and walked a path to lands unknown, beyond kin's reach or recall. The woman sought to mend what she had loosened, but found the threshold empty, the fire's embers cold. Resources once tended together, woven baskets, stored grains, sold off or scattered, leaving barren plots untended. Elders' wisdom went unheard, future hands for the plow unborn, in that forsaken bond.
Thus it ends, as our ancestors declared without mercy. If such forsaking endures, households fracture like untended clay, children go unfed from empty larders, elders sit unwatched by dying light, fields turn to bramble, and the voices of the line fade to wind over silent graves. Turn back to labor joined, trust proven indeed, kin guarded above all wanderers, lest the clan itself wither from the earth.
Gather close, kin, by the fire's glow. If the echoes of our forebears resonate within you, let that recognition blossom into action. Speak it, share it, and honor it with your presence. Each act of sharing weaves a stronger thread in the fabric of understanding that spans generations. Your voice adds to the circle, keeping alive the quest for truth as we examine not just ourselves but also the intricate patterns of our shared world. Leave your marks where they may illuminate others' paths, whether in reflections or comments, and follow the trails laid before us to sources of wisdom. Know that by standing firm with this work, you nurture its essence. Thus, the lessons of those who came before us continue their journey through time.